Welcome. My name is Jen Myers, and I am facilitating this course. This is what I refer to as a mini crash course in best practices and facilitating online courses. This course is designed initially to introduce our students to the specialized pedagogical approaches and considerations with online teaching and learning, and have them dabble in behind the scenes work in Blackboard in creating a module and being attentive to students' needs when working or learning in the online setting. We have opened this up to faculty as they orient or accept a new role in the graduate division where a lot of our courses are taught online. And that is really to expose you to, again, to some of these pedagogical differences when it comes to online teaching. We cannot teach the same way in an online space that we teach in the face-to-face setting. We have to have a more intentional and deliberate approach. And this course kind of goes through that, not only from the teaching and learning aspect, but also in the aspect of just the tools available to us to maintain, or I should say monitor students' engagement so we can be proactive rather than reactive if our students seem to go MIA in our courses. So in this course, you will see that everybody is in as a leader, which means you have full access to editing, developing, creating anything you want within this course and playing with different tools. It's not that easy to delete items in this course. You can see that if you go to delete, or if you click on these little chevrons, and you'll see them in each of your pages, you have the option to edit or delete. If you were to go and delete, it asks you, are you sure you want to delete? So it doesn't automatically do that. Additionally, if you were to come in and start to want to engage with stuff and create, and you find you can't, you don't see these little chevrons, always go up here to the edit mode and make sure it's on. If it's off, you'll see that you'll lose things that are dated to open at a specific time, like this announcement. And when you go into your modules, you'll see that those chevrons are gone and you cannot edit anything. So that's usually the first troubleshooting mechanism. Additionally, since everyone's in as leaders, you will see that if you go down to Grade Center, like you would in your normal courses as an educator to grade any assignments, the Grade Center is empty. So a lot of my, so when I grade in here, for my students, I will send it directly to their other Blackboard shell. For faculty, when taking this course, I will just email you and provide you feedback on your practice activities within the course. That seems to be the best way to go about it. Additionally, we did leave the students that have worked in this course before. We left them in here because these are nursing education students that have been exposed and been working with developing knowledge and skills around educational theory, course design, and the use of educational technology to engage and connect with their learners. So faculty that have taken courses along with the students have found it really helpful because they learn a lot from them and have been introduced to new technology tools. So that's why you'll see a list of students' names here. To maintain HIPAA as faculty, I would just ask that you don't share any of the names you see here or any of their work so that we can be respectful of their privacy. This course is set up the exact same way that all of our Blackboard courses are as Drexel faculty. You have the announcement page. I will engage in this course just like I do with my students and my live online courses. So I will post an announcement at the start of every week. And if there's something due at the end of the week, I will post an announcement at the end. Because we're all in here as leaders, I can't time those announcements so that they go out at a certain time, because as soon as I post them, you'll see them. But usually what I like to do as an educator is I like to plan them ahead. So on a Wednesday, I go in and plan my end of week and my start of week for Monday, so they're already in there. That I will not get to do on here, so you might see that my messages are somewhat delayed. Rather than having them timed to go out at midnight the night before, they won't go out till sometime late in the morning. The course info page is set up just like it would be if you were in a live course. You can see this is where an overview of the course is and this course syllabus, as well as the additional policies. The resource and policies link is the same links that you would see in one of our live courses. So I encourage you just if you haven't had a chance to look at them, to do so, because then you orient yourself to, the resources for your learners. There's 4 modules in this course. The course has been designed to take place over 6 weeks. Module 1 and Module 4 are 1 week, and then Module 2 and Module 3 are each book 2 weeks. There are practice activities in each module, and that's just really to get you engaged and kind of practicing with some of the concepts as well as the tools and technology. I encourage you to look at some of the students' work as well, because I think that again, I've been told from faculty that's really helpful. So, there's some learning to be had there as well. If you have any questions and concerns along the way, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you are falling behind, you can't meet a deadline, that's okay. This is meant to be flexible and a meaningful learning experience and not a stressful one. I just ask that when you submit something or post it, just to let me know, because then I know I can go in and review it and provide you feedback. You will see in Module 4, it goes over some tools within Blackboard, and I know we are changing to Canva, but until then, this helps you kind of, orient you to what the Blackboard tools are, but it shows you how to monitor your students' engagement, to be proactive rather than reactive if they become MIA in your courses. But in there is a reflective discussion board where you just kind of reflect on your learning from the past 6 weeks. My goal here and what I do with this for faculty is if that I see or you write something that you wish there was more of this, then I try and develop a little learning pieces around that I can share with you so I can fill in those gaps. And we can also arrange a time to meet if there are certain technology tools or certain concepts you want to explore a little bit more, tools within Blackboard, I'd be happy to help you with all of those. So again, I hope you enjoy this course. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm just an email or phone call away. Thanks so much.